back. We back. 2 episodes in one day. We back. I come bring you all the unfiltered shit. Feel me? We back. Yeah, I had to hop back on here, right? Because we had to talk more on this Cleveland situation. You know? Like, we could talk about the keys to victory and what the Browns got to do tomorrow to win the game. We could definitely talk about that, get into that. And what that really boils down to is you got to run the ball. You got to run the ball. You're not going to win no games with no run game. When your quarterback is the leading rusher for 3 weeks in a row, that's a problem. So you got to run the ball. You got to have a balanced attack to keep these defenses on their toes. Like, if you starting off behind the sticks, you're not going to win many games. Let's just call a spade a spade. You're not. You're not going to win many games starting off like that. And that's what the Browns do. So, you got to run the ball. Then you got to protect the quarterback. Like, people could say, yeah, he holds on to the ball too long, but, yo, we watch football. Whoever that left tackle is, he's no good. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's no good. Like, I watched that game last week. He's no bueno. Other dude on the other side that was in the end zone doing all this, doing all that, get him up out of here too, because how you even end up in that position? Can someone explain that to me? You supposed to be blocking players coming at you. You doing the 360 swirl and twirl, and your quarterback's throwing a direction. Come on, man. What we doing? So you got to protect the quarterback. You protect 12, 12 going to make plays. Protect 12, and 12 going to make plays. Protect the quarterback. And then, wide receivers got to get open. I seen some shit, like they was like dead last, or Judy was like dead last and getting separation. Like, yo. Like, I don't know if it's the play calling or what, but y'all niggas got to get open. Like, Pittsburgh is ranked like 26 in their pass defense. Like, y'all niggas got to get open. Y'all do those 3 things, and the Browns have a chance to win this game. Now, granted, I don't know if y'all even want to win this game. What do y'all get out of winning this game besides dropping to like 6th in the draft? So, but you can never please a Cleveland Browns fan anyway. So, but there's something else I wanted to get into though. You know, Cleveland Browns' problem is they always want to draft a quarterback instead of developing one. Like, now the new thing is, won't we keep SHEDEUR this year, or because next year's draft is better with quarterback prospects? Like, why can't y'all just develop the quarterback that you have on a roster, the quarterback that has shown you he can play in this league? Why not develop that quarterback? And then get this, right? Get this. The Browns are like 26 when it comes to cap space. They have just around $8 million to spend in free agency. So, if you draft a quarterback top 3, you're going to be paying him north of 40 to almost $50 million guaranteed. On top of already having Deshaun on payroll for $80 million next year. So let that sink in. On top of that, right? On top of that, if you don't get the first or second pick, that means you will have to trade up, which also means you have to you have to trade that second first round pick you have and trade up to get a quarterback that isn't better than the quarterback that's on your roster. So now, not only did you lose a draft pick, you now got to pay him $40 to $50 million, and your cap space is just around $8 million. So now, check this out. So you do all of that. There's 5 offensive linemen that are set to be free agents, starting offensive linemen. And you have just around $8 million. So what team are you building with that disaster? But Cleveland media and the Cleveland people will tell you to still draft a quarterback. See, not thinking of the business side of everything and not thinking of, well, what do we really have to spend? Because now if you draft a quarterback, you're not going to have money to bring any free agents to Cleveland. Not that any free agents will want to come to Cleveland. So you mean to tell me the Browns are going to draft a quarterback in the top 3, pay him $40 million guaranteed at least, while having Deshaun on the roster for $80 million and not having not one offensive lineman on the roster starting, on top of already having wide receiver issues? This is the same Cleveland town that wants to build a winning team, that's get so angry and because their team is not winning. But they want you to go out and draft a quarterback who you guys are going to have to pay, right? A lot of money that you don't have, but you will have to pay, and then put him around what? Who's blocking for him? Who's catching the ball for him? Because you draft the quarterback, you're just going to have the same issues you have this year. So instead of rocking out with a quarterback who showed you he's your future and your franchise, and he's more than capable of taking this team to the next level if y'all just believe in him and get a coach that believe in him and surround him with pieces that can protect him and catch the ball. He's on the record for $4 million over 4 years or 5 years. That just fell into your lap. Like if I'm Andrew Berry, if I'm Andrew, I'm rocking out with 12. I'm going into this draft. I'm drafting a wide receiver. If Carnell Tate is there, I'm taking Tate. And then I'm going offensive lineman, wide receiver, and then offensive lineman. And then grab you a linebacker and a safety and make some shake. But this whole notion of taking a quarterback is absurd, especially when you don't have no cap space. Taking a quarterback should be the least of the Browns' worries. I promise you it should. But the Browns are going to be the Browns no matter what the Browns do. That's what they seek fit for them. And that's what we as SHEDEUR fans got to deal with. Because I'm not even going to say Cleveland Browns fans, because we got to be a part of this journey, because that's who we mess with. That's who we fuck with. All them other people that's been talking bad and down, we see everything. The Ross Tuckers, the Mary Kates, the Tony Grosies, the Jason Lloyds. We see everything. And I call people out on they bullshit. Because like I said, there's no filter on this shit right here. This is my shit. All the shit that they talk about, and then they try to spin the story a certain way and try to get the public perception to believe some bullshit, is crazy. Yo, them niggas worse than flip-flops. They master flip-floppers. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. But this is the time of the year where you see smoking screens and all the BS stories coming out, because no team really, they don't want to show you what they want to do. They trying to see what they could get out of teams behind them and things like that. But for the public, for the people that be on X and trolling, and y'all ain't no Browns fans. So that's the expectations for the Browns. So I just had to get back on here and rap with y'all about that and break that whole scenario down, because it dawned on me that a first rounder that goes that high makes that much money. You feel me? Like Cam Ward, his contract is 4 years, $48.8 million, fully guaranteed. That's his contract. So for the people that say take a quarterback, just know that's what you will have to do. So even if you do decide to trade SHEDEUR away, what kind of team are y'all building? They ain't got no money to spend. So when y'all start screaming out, oh, we need to draft a quarterback, maybe I need to develop one. Maybe I need to get a coach that can develop a quarterback that will take the time to believe in SHEDEUR Sanders. Because us that's been following him since Jackson State knows what he's capable of doing and know how great he's going to be in this league. It's not by mistake that his jersey sale was the #1 jersey sale in the National Football League. It's no mistake that every time you see SHEDEUR Sanders, the views go up, the clicks go up, the likes go up, the money goes up, everything goes up. That's not by mistake. He is who he is. And he's always going to be that. So the Browns, I hope y'all get it right, man. I hope y'all get it right. I don't know what's going to happen. But I just broke it down to y'all on how difficult it will be to build a team if y'all do wind up drafting a quarterback with the top 3. If y'all get a top 3 pick. So maybe y'all need to start looking at and giving 12 some grace, because if y'all want to build a team, y'all gonna need some money. Y'all gonna need some money. I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna need some money. So I'm gonna need y'all to figure it out. You heard? But You know, another interesting topic, the Raiders and Browns game. I mean, not Raiders, excuse me, Raiders and Giants. That game is oh man. I'm gonna make another video. For that. I ain't gonna incorporate that with that. But I was just over here looking, and I'm like, man, they having a tank off. Y'all. Every time the Raiders put somebody on injured reserve, the Giants go and put 5 dudes on injured reserve. Then the Giants put 5 dudes on injured reserve. The Raiders put 10 dudes on injured reserve. I said, oh, snap. It's a takeoff. I seen this. So that was crazy. That was crazy. But, yeah, I'm going to make another video on. I just had to get on and holler at y'all and break it down and let y'all know what it would look like if the Browns was to draft a quarterback. They don't need to draft a quarterback. And if anyone that tells you they do, tell them to come check my video and come holler at me. I'll holler at y'all. We out. Bye.